Well, welcome to another edition of the Origins of the Dream of Freedom. I want to read you a verse as we think about God and America and how our Judeo-Christian belief system really is foundational for understanding the American experience and American journey. Psalm 11, verse 3 says this, "If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do?" If you think about it, America is filled with imposing structures from sea to shining sea. From the Empire State Building to the Lincoln Memorial, the Golden Gate Bridge, all of them stand as recognizable monuments that become a part of the American landscape. And yet, each one of them are built upon a foundation that will allow that structure to stand and withstand anything that comes along that might destroy it. Psalm 11:3 says this, "If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do?" John Adams, president and signer of the Declaration of Independence, said this, "It is religion and morality alone which can establish the principles upon which freedom can securely stand. The only foundation of a free constitution is pure virtue." Benjamin Rush, another signer of the Declaration of Independence, said it this way, "The only foundation for a useful education in a republic is to be laid in religion. Without this, there can be no virtue, and without virtue, there can be no liberty, and liberty is the object of life in all republican governments." Both talking about the importance of the foundation that they were in the process of creating as founding fathers. Daniel Webster, defender of the Constitution, once said, "The Christian religion, its general principles, must ever be regarded among us as the foundation of a civil society." When you go back and look at history time and time again, we're reminded that while all of our founding fathers weren't necessarily Christian, they did hold to strong religious principles based upon a Judeo-Christian background. In a day and age where that still seems to be pushed aside and we're trying to shove God out of the public square, we don't realize that the very public square that we're trying to shove God out of is built upon a foundation that comes from God and God Himself. And so, if we shove Him out of it, then what is it that we're trying to build upon? And what is it that we build our future upon? See, as we live and breathe here in our amazing gift of a country, America, we do so with the luxury of knowing that at its very foundation, its core, there is a set of beliefs that sets in place what we know today as the American dream. How will it play out? Well, time will tell. And each one of us are in the process of writing that chapter. But I can assure you this, that for those that take it seriously and value freedom, we will always remember that freedom comes alone as a gift from God. And it can disappear very, very quickly if we forget the foundation upon which it's established. And so, keep dreaming and keep chasing that American dream. But by the same token, remember, the foundation we build upon really is on God. And that's where we find our source of strength. I look forward to joining you next time as we continue our look at history from a Christian perspective, which, by the way, is the correct one. I'll join you next time.